inspired me, and you've inspired all of these very dedicated freedom fighters who are traveling with me on this tour. Now, I'm not going to be long. I'm going to be very brief. I'm not here to make a speech. I'm here to make a plea, and I'm here to urge you to do something that I think you will do and something that I think you want to do. Suffice it to say that we stand in one of the most momentous periods of human history. And in these days of emotional tension, when the problems of the world are gigantic in extent and chaotic in detail, all men of goodwill must make the right decisions. And on Tuesday, 1 week from today, the people of this nation must decide whether they want America to remain true to the great words of the founding fathers. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain inalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. We must decide whether those words will be firmly etched into the structure of our nation, or whether we will allow our nation to be relegated to a second-rate power in the world with no moral voice. We must decide next Tuesday whether America will take the high road of justice and peace and compassion for the poor and underprivileged, or whether this nation will tread the low road of man's inhumanity, the man of injustice, of short-sightedness.
Happy Sunday! I am so happy to be standing here on the last day of early voting with my members of the House of Judah.
Yeah!
This is such a critical election year. We are at a crossroads in our history. We must vote today. Our congregation stands here strong on the last day of early voting, saying that despite the weather, despite the rain, we vote. House of Judah votes. Pastor?
And as a church, it's important that as a body of believers, we come out and let our voices be heard. And on the last day of early voting, we have joined Town Councilwoman Valerie Cartright to let our voices be heard. And Judah is all here, yes, ready for our voices to be heard. Yes. This is exciting.
It is exciting. This is our second year in a row doing it, so we're happy to be here a second year in a row. And we plan to do it in 4 more years. 4 more years, we'll be back again. Souls to the polls.
Souls to the polls.
Souls to the polls.
Souls to the polls.
Each of us has a moral responsibility, if we are of voting age and if we are registered, to participate in that decision. I come here every person under the sound of my voice to go to the polls on the 3rd of November and vote your conviction.
Let's get out there and vote. Let's vote.